Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hanging out. Ooh, my eyes just got blurry. How are you today? Good morning. Welcome to Before Sunrise. Excuse me. Seems to be, I have a little cough today. So I've got the Light and Shadow Tarot deck out to play with today. We have our fly friends back because they like to sit there and hang out. All right, cards are shuffled, organized, ready to go. Excuse me. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Let's say good morning to the group. Good morning, friends. There we go. Happy September. Oh my goodness. It is September 3rd. Excuse me. And yeah. What happens if I click this? I see. There, I think it's back and working. All right, good morning. It is 6:15 in the morning here. Just getting things organized. Oh, that's where that went. Got a coffee. Oh, I'll just leave this here. I'll be going until about 7:30 today. Hi, Khaled. How are you today? How's work going? Good morning. That's a lot of questions. Excuse me. I woke up with a frog in my throat, so I don't know how this is going to go. Awesome. So happy September. It's Tuesday, September 3rd already. Where did summer go? Thank you. This has been like the fastest summer ever. Even like it seemed to go faster than when I was a kid even. And now we're here in September and people are back in school and the fall is happening and the leaves are changing and it's good for me but not for the gardeners. Okay, I turned my camera on and then all of a sudden there's flies everywhere. It's been raining here for the past couple of days. So maybe that's what part of my thing is with my coughing. Khaled. Are you at work today again? Excuse me. Good morning. How many times did I say good morning? Heart and Soul with Nat. Hi, welcome back. Oh, sorry if it's not showing. That's weird. Last time I did this, I got that spammy comment, and then all of a sudden my computer was like, oh, ran into a problem, need to shut down. So I see you, Heart and Soul with Nat. Good morning. Well, super early here. I hope it's working now. We just had a long weekend here in Canada. It was Labor Day. So today is everybody getting back into the work, getting kids ready for school. And I've got to go to work today also. So I think today I am going to start off, because it's the beginning of the month, with this beautiful, a little something from the unicorns, because they're so pretty. I love this deck. I love all my decks. I am addicted to decks. Live chat. I think I put it on here so that everything just shows. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Live chat. Good morning. Happy September. All right, if you guys, I want to see if this is working. Can you type unicorn into the box for me, please? It says I've got 2 here, and if this isn't working, I'm going to have to try something. I don't know. I don't know when my live stream is not working. Hey, Khaled, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to fix this if it's not working, because, yeah. Oh, and I just botched my unicorn cards. No, I don't want to toggle timestamps. Turned off my microphone. This is sharing end stream. I wonder what is going on. Thank you, Khaled. Are you the only one that can comment, I wonder? I wonder. Flies. Because it says here I have 3 people. But if we can't chat, then there's no point in me going on with this. I should just start it again, right? Hi. Oh, yay. Okay. I think this is working now. Viola Tan. Breezy, living life. Hello. Yay. Thank you for commenting, you guys. I can see this working. Nat, if it's not working for you, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. Yay. It's actually the chat that is not picking up right now. Okay, so it looks like we are okay. And breezy living. Welcome to Tuesday. I feel just as disorganized as ever. Oh, thank you very much for the good advice there. No, we've been having a little bit of issues with my live streams. The mic isn't working, or hey, hack-a-day. Ooh. Or else the comment stream has given out, and I've gotten spammed by a couple of people in the comments. So I think that has triggered something with my antivirus, and it just sends my computer into a little lookout. So here we go. Awesome. It is 6:23 in the morning here right now. And today, I'm reading with my big deck, the Light and Shadow Tarot. So right now, I've got Nat, if you're here, you're first. And then Valatan, I've got you if you want to have a reading. And then, nice. And then I've got Breezy Living Life and then Hack a Day. How does that sound, you guys? Try to get everybody in today. Okay, just you hold on, Hack, and we'll get to you. I've got a couple people just ahead. I'll give you a little bit of insight what these cards are saying. All right. Well, good morning, Breezy Living. Hello, Annie. I'll put you on the list. Where's my pen? Ooh. Okay. Nat, did you get it working? Nat, you come back. I'll get to you, okay? Vilotan, hello. Welcome to the channel. Do you have a question for the tarot cards? Because that's what we do here. I just do single cards right now, and I give you the definition out of the book, simply because the author has put a lot of time into this and watching and learning about each author's experience with the tarot, with the story of the tarot, and I love being able to share that with people. So love reading for you, your Pisces. Okay. So first of all, we start off. I love my unicorn deck. They're so pretty, and when I do readings for people, I give these to them to touch or for their kids because they're such a beautiful deck. Who doesn't love unicorns? They're gold edged. These things are probably, oh, I don't know. I've had these, I'm going to say 10 years, and they're in beautiful condition, and I let children play with these. And so because we're at the beginning of a new month, we need a lovely unicorn card to get started. And today our card is laughter. I love laughing. I laugh a lot. You got a unicorn mug. That's awesome. This says you need a good laugh. And every day I try to incorporate laughter into my life, because I laugh at really stupid things. So there's our lovely unicorn card for the day. Yay. And that, how exciting is that? Okay. And we've got a unicorn mug. I love unicorns. I have collected them since I was a little girl, and I've kind of let it go now and given a lot of them away, but I love unicorns. They are just so magical. When I was a little girl, my uncle gave me Time Life magazine. Had Nancy Reagan on the front of it. I think it's somewhere 1984, but they did a unicorn spread in there about the mystical unicorn views. And Uncle sent that to me in the mail. It was awesome. I still have the magazine somewhere. Okay, here we go. Ooh, the Eight of Pentacles came up for you. I love these cards. These cards are fantastic. What's your sign, love? Valatan, what's your sign? Because I got a Scorpio symbol in here. The beautiful Eight of Pentacles. All the hard work. There's work to be done, and it will pay off. Well, let's see what the book has to say. Oh, I love the book too, the way this one is set up, because it's got, instead of having it break down in sections, like we've got the 8s all together. See that? You know, like a lot of books, they'll break it down for pentacles, cups, swords, and wands. This just does the numbers all together and whatnot. Oh, Khaled, I hope you're feeling better. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles here, the meaning in this book is foresight, circumspection, prudence, precaution, drawing comfort and strength from the deep roots of the tree of life. So there is still more learning to do. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, man. Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Uh-oh. I am the queen of sneezes. I can do this like 100 times in a row. Ooh. On the bottom of the deck, because quite often, sometimes the bottom of the deck speaks to us. We have the 8 of Swords, and it looks like they're a little bit bound. Hey? So under the moonlight, the 8 of Swords has got you bound there right now. And we've got the 8 of Pentacles that's come up too. Oh, I think I feel another sneeze coming on. 8's characterize freedom and restriction, plus it decisions that need action. So there's some action that needs to be had as you're working through it. Is that making any sense to you? Valentine, yes, this is for you. I'm just looking here. So it does make sense to you. Good. So yeah, you will reap the benefits of the harvest, but there's still work that's getting in the way. So like, I guess is literally work is getting in the way here. So be patient. Just keep planting your seeds and keep working at it. And yeah, just time. Things take time. And work sucks. Work always sucks. Especially when it's getting in the way. But when swords, when you want something, you got to work for it, right? So here we are. Thank you so much for your great question and your trust with this. I wish you a great day. My pleasure. Tuesdays and Thursdays, live readings. Come on over. We like to hang out here. And days that I don't have to work, I go quite a bit longer. So, yay! Oh, my goodness. Oh, deep breath. What's in your cup today? I've got coffee. I say tea time. Today it's coffee. I love coffee. I love tea. So it all depends on what my mood is as to what's in my cup. Awesome. Ooh, good. Okay, Breezy Living Life, are you still here? Because I have you next. Hey, Sav. Hello, everybody that's joined. Welcome. It is absolutely lovely. Will I do a good job on my project at school? I have to do a PowerPoint. Ooh. Okay, well, I can give you the mom advice is if you do the work and study well, you'll prosper from that. So yeah, research. Okay, let's have a look at this. Success in the school project for Breezy Living Life. Right? So yeah, that's an obvious one. Sometimes my mom voice comes out. I am a mom to 2 full-grown boys, and I have a lovely teenage stepdaughter. So sometimes the mom voice comes out where it's just like, oh, let's make sound decisions. Okay, so let's check out what's going on for your school project. PowerPoint's kind of hard, but you know, I guess that's why you're there, is to learn about it, right? Ooh, I think my thing is a runny nose. I don't like that. All right, let's cut the deck. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why did that happen? Okay, 2 cards came out for you today. We have the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups back to back. So the 7 was up there first. Do you see all those choices? So the 7 of Cups, your cups are overflowing. There's so many choices. You have to pick one. And that's the hard thing to do, is picking that one. And we've got the 8 of Cups here where things are going forward, right? So clearly the cup's been picked and you're moving forward. Now it's which cup to pick. So let's see what the book has to say about this, because 7 and 8 of Cups back to back in a very, very shuffled up deck is why I said, why did this happen? 7 of Cups, here we go. So, and also keep in mind, the Devil was the bottom card here. So that's temptations, distractions, things that are going to get your attention away from your project. So this is a very big heads up, very big heads up. So here we go, the 7 of Cups right here. Okay. Debauchery, confusion, and temptation. Spreading one's attention too thin and chasing too many enticements at once. Self-indulgence, wallowing in selfish pleasures. By confronting all these dangers and distractions, the shadowy human figure may be able to take a solid shape, having vanquished the temptation. So back to that bottom card again, right? The temptation is there for you to be distracted. That's a big heads up for you. Let's see what the 8 has to say. 8 of Cups. Okay, so you're listening. Ready? Wanderlust, restlessness, journeying, whether literal or philosophical, towards an uncertain goal with undetermined resources. The card may represent a turning away from one's present circumstances, a kind of flight. At best, though, the scene suggests a trek towards the spiritual highs. The trail may be lonely and steep, but the summit promises fulfillment of true farsightedness and understanding. So all these things to be tempted by when you need to focus on the journey ahead of you, which is just going to be like this 2 steps of doing your project. Excuse me. So I think you need to choose well and don't dwell on all the choices. They're all great choices, right? You just need to pick one and then you need to work towards it. And you need to not be tempted. Okay? Woo, that was a good one. Which just kind of follows up on, yeah, focus, get her done. You're doing school for a reason. And wonderful. Thank you so much for the great reading. Oh, this is awesome. And thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it when you guys come back. I love it, seeing your names come up again and hearing the updates and the fantastic news or the not fantastic news so we can share it together. Thank you. Good luck with your project. Just remember, stay focused. That's the downfall of this project, is going to be getting sidetracked. No, you're awesome. You are awesome. You come back. I love that. Thank you. I love these cards. They're so fantastic. They were given to me from a friend of mine that I worked with many years ago. And they're a large deck, but a lot of fun. And they're pretty accurate. the artwork in them is absolutely spectacular. I get sucked into these things by the artwork. I stay because of the stories. And there's not a lot of cards that I haven't fallen in love with, but there are a few. Okay, we've got Hackaday. Are you still here? I know sometimes it's a little hard to stick around. Yay, it's your turn. But I thank you for sticking around, and it's your turn. It is your turn. La 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 la. One of my favorite ways to start the day is for reading. Like my husband said to me today, he's like, I admire you for getting up so early and doing this. On Tuesdays, he goes to work early. So I've got an extra hour in the morning. And I'm like, I'd rather read than scroll. So this is awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here with me, having some coffee or tea and whatever fills your cup. We're talking tarot. We got some questions going on. Hackaday, I'm sorry. Did I miss your question? I'm waiting for you. I'll scroll up and see. Oh, your day sucked. I'm sorry your day sucked. Aw. Okay. And it also says that you feel like everyone's attacking you. Oh, no. What's wrong with my life? Perspective, love. Let's pull your chin up. So welcome to the channel. I'm going to give you a little bit of breakdown here. I run daily vlogs of gratitude because I have depression, and making a choice every day to find something to be grateful for has increased my level of living. Sav, how long have I been reading tarot? Since I was about 15. 30 years? Oh, wow. Yeah, I picked up my first deck when I was 15. And I've done it off and on for the years. Not as much when I was raising my kids. But yeah, I have recently in the last 3 years started picking it up and studying again after a little bit of a hiatus. And so, yeah, I've been doing this for about 30 years. Wow. Okay, Hackaday. We're going to talk about gratitude and making a personal choice every day to find a little bit of something that's grateful for. Oh, Annie, you're awesome. So I do this vlog. It started off with a big tragedy in my life, and I had to find a way out of it. And I went to counseling, and it started off with a moment of gratitude every day. So when I felt like my life was just like the craps, I stopped and I found something to be grateful for. And I mean, like, I was grasping at straws. There are things where I'm like, I'm grateful I've got electricity. I'm grateful my grass is growing. I'm grateful that I have coffee ready when I wake up. And so when I do my daily vlogs, we talk about a moment of gratitude and a moment of beauty in the day to go back and think about and smile upon. Okay. Oh, man. You know what? And I absolutely hate that feeling in my life. And sometimes it comes across to teach you lessons, which really sucks. And yeah, okay, let's that's my coffee shutting off. Let's pull a card and find out what's going on here. And then we can talk about ways to get over this little hump. Is this at work or at home that you're feeling this, or just kind of like in general? We'll figure it out. One of the great things I read was The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Oh, Charlotte, thank you so much. That means so much. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. The whole reason I'm sharing my story there is to see and to help other people. That makes me so happy. Okay. So yeah, in general, hey. Okay. You know, people talk about flipping that switch when you hear that negative with the conversation in your head. They talk about flipping that switch, but nobody tells you how to. So that's also why we wow, all right, Charlotte. Give that little guy a big hug. Wonderful. I'm glad. Thank you, and thank you so much. That's awesome. So we've got the Six of Wands that have come up for you. It almost looks like they're in a boat going to like somewhere. All the flags and the wands and everything on the top there. And then what's really weird is I got a reverse Princess of Cups on the back end. Okay. So I thought I just shuffled that deck all right side up. So that is a very, very strange. So let's see what the Six of Wands has to say here. So at the start of the no, did we come back? We better be back. So here it gives a nice little prose about what the author's intention of the card was. Wow, do I ever look creepy? Yay, we're back. If this ever does cut off and I'm in the middle of something for you, I will put it in the comment section because I don't know what happens, but it gets in and out. So while the world feels like it's against you, there's major shifts going on. We just had our new moon. So now is a good time for planting things for yourself. What you want to see grow as the moon grows into the full moon. So here, let's have a look at this card. It says triumph, conquest, achievement, success, mastery, celebration, and ceremonies, ritual. The sun returns after strife, laurel crowned, banners waving high, order restored. The spirit is welcomed with derived joy and pride. So this tells me, like, the flags are hanging, the banners are there, people are arriving. It's going to get better for you. I think taking some time away to get out of that mix. I'm just going to look at Princess of Cups here. To get out of that mix. I think getting out of that mix where you're feeling like everybody is against you. Oh, here we go again. I think if you pull away for yourself, focus on you, and not really worry too much about what's going on around. Like, if you feel like people are attacking you, putting your own subconscious block up against that. I actually physically put spells around my home when I'm feeling this way. And it happens often just because society's mean. And because our dialogue in our head can sometimes F with us in not nice ways. So this is the princess here. And she's just a little upturned right now. So let's watch this right side up. Because these cards are so intense. So the Princess of Cups is imbued with the gracefulness and good humor of the wise dolphin and enriched by the myriad qualities of lotus, turtle, and seabird. In the individual, the princess creates a vigorous, youthful character, an expert swimmer in the seas of life, a playful, exuberant personality, at home in the gorgeous uncertainties of the wild world. So this says to me just, and I've gone a little bit further here too. Let's find my kings. Yeah, because the king came up in the middle too, like describing a peace, composure, restfulness, and tranquility, a confident and serene person, secure in his powers, who does not need to improve himself, a keen observer of nature, and one who appreciates the simple, profundity of leaf and flower, a person who is down to earth, practical, endowed with genuine common sense. So are you going through some changes and people are being very judgy on you? Because to me, this is kind of what it says. You're about to arrive at a good place for yourself, but you're feeling kind of like there's still a little bit of blockage there. But what that says to me is just like going within and not worrying about what other people say. The opinions of others is not our business, but sometimes when it feels like you're being attacked, whether it be physically attacked, somebody spouting off to you, or a psychological attack where people are just kind of like effing with your brain a little bit, my first instinct is just to spell against that. So when I'm feeling that way in my home, which I have several times, I do a water spell. Okay. So it's nothing that the cards are going to say, hey, go and do this. You actually have to physically put a barrier up for you. So have a look through my channel. I under the simple spells for the home playlist, I do have a water spell on there, a salt and water spell for absorbing negativity in the home. Okay, so I've got that in a central place in my house where it can absorb, yes, where it can absorb energy. So you take a jar, you put some salt in it, you put some water in it, you stir it till it's dissolved, and you let it sit there and evaporate, and it'll crystallize and absorb the negativity around your home. Also, when I feel like people are attacking me personally because they're asshats, I will do a water reflection spell, a protection reflection spell. And I think I have this in the Simple Spells for the Home playlist as well. I take an empty dish soap container because it squirts. And I put in some water and some salt and I empower it. I'm like, I empower this water to reflect any negative energy that comes at me to go back to where it came from. You know, so then I'll walk around my property outside my house with a little mirror and this bottle, like literally, like, here, I'll make sure this is close. There's my mirror, here's my bottle of water. And I go around the outside of my house and I like spread the water all around the property, my property line, to protect my house, myself, and my family. So you have a look through my Simple Spells for the Home playlist, because everything in the card says that you're on the right path. You're just do your thing. Just do your thing. Don't care what anybody else says. And if you are feeling attacked, then make a barrier. Whatever is going to work for you to protect yourself, to protect your psyche from these people that are attacking you. Does this make any sense at all? As I go off about how I do my things at home. But yeah, it says you're going to arrive at a great place and you're almost there. So people are cruel, and just do you the best that you can, and hopefully this helps you a little bit. Take control of it. And as soon as you take away its power, you're in control of it, right? Okay? So you're not alone. Like there's times where you just feel like people are shooting arrows at you. You just got to put your armor on. Take control of it. Don't be the victim. Be in charge of you, because everything else around you doesn't matter. What matters is you. Okay? Thank you so much for trusting me with your good question here. Yeah, you know what? And sometimes if you're discovering things that a lot of people don't understand, they'll attack you about it as well. I find doing this, I get a lot of people that are like freaked out by it, but it's just like, you don't understand what I'm doing, so you don't really have a say in the judgment factor there. So I don't listen to them. Okay? So I hope this helps you on the right track. You can also, if you do sage, you can also do a bay leaf. You can write a fear or an insecurity on the bay leaf for something that you want to banish and make go away. And then you can also use bay leaves for the same thing you use sage. Yeah, you know what? And some people just don't like people to succeed, especially succeeding in things that they don't understand. So just keep working at it. All the cards are saying you're on the right path. All the cards are saying, yep, things are gonna fruit from this. You're gonna benefit from this. And so you just got to build that little bit of a barrier. And I know everybody preaches trust and love for everybody, but there comes a time where you just need to protect yourself to get it done. And yeah. Mwah, you're very welcome. I hope it helped. Keep up working. If you're doing something that's good in your life path and it feels good and the energy's out there, keep at it. And don't listen to the people that are all like, no, 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 no. You're going to come across them. They're a test in our lives. We just need to keep going forward, okay? Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, you'll have to come back on Thursday and let me know how you're doing. Okay, let me know if you've done any of those spells. Go snoop through my channel. There's a playlist about it. Yeah, and I currently do those things right now in my life. I've got a negativity jar on my altar in the kitchen, and I actually have moon water charged for around my, I leave it outside, and it's charged for around my house. It's so nice meeting all you lovely people and having you come back. Oh, it makes my day lovely. So we got a good one. Annie, are you still hanging out here? Have you been very patient? Oh, and Hack, also, if you're worried about judgment from how it looks from the other people, do it early in the morning or late at night when nobody's out and about. Or whenever it works for you. I give 0 Fs actually anymore. But yeah, I just go out there. It just takes a moment to do it. Okay, Annie, what are you doing in your career? Ooh. Have you just stopped something or are you going forward? Aw, thanks. I just love doing this. I love being able to help other people through tarot. I've got lots of life experiences that I can draw on, so it makes it interesting. And sometimes just knowing that other people are in the same situation as you makes things better. I charge my cards well. A lot of these cards I've been using for a lot of years, so we have a good connection. All right. So if you just finished school, are you going back to school? Are you thinking of school? Why am I thinking of school? All right, let's cut these guys for you. Woo! Quite often I'll deal with jumpers, like if a card jumps out of a deck or something. I'm trying a lot of things, but I don't know. Ooh. Well, it's good that you're trying a lot of things. Do you have like, why is school coming into my head? Let's have a look and see what the cards say. Oh, the King of Wands. Let the camera focus on that. He's got a light there. He looks very intense. Like there's, even the horse that he's on. My little arrow's in my way. Very intense going on there. Saving for herbalism. Ooh, that's exciting. I've been tempted by the Wildwood Cottage on Facebook. That's the Seven of Pentacles that came up. So kind of looking like a little lost. A little bit lost. Bottom of the deck is the Prince of Swords. You'll be victorious in whatever you want to do. Let's have a look at the King of Wands here. Oh, the sun starting, daybreak is happening. Okay. Well, we're coming into a season change too, right? So I find like spring to summer, summer to fall, the summer to fall change is when we're shedding our leaves. So yeah, kind of up in the air about what direction to go. Look at this King of Wands. Okay. The King of Wands marshals fiery forces of change, movement, volatility, and victory. If personified, the king will appear as a forceful, ambitious, and successful person. So maybe this is like a mentor or a new person is going to come into your life. Are you okay? So saving up for a course, I guess maybe that's why school kept coming into my head as I'm shuffling for you. Are you looking online? There are so many YouTube videos about herbs, herbalism. I follow a couple of really great groups on Facebook. I love herbalism. So this is what's got my mind thinking. Are you, instead of just saving up and having this goal right here, are you taking little steps working up to that? So the Seven of Pentacles is kind of making me wonder if this is going, because if you're passionate about herbs and learning herbalism, start growing some seeds. Start parsley and cilantro and little things that yes, Noemi, yes you can, you just have to wait. Little seeds that you can start up like in cups in the kitchen and really focus on the seed and watching it grow. Okay, good, perfect. So I've got the Seven of Pentacles here. Oh, this, okay, what I was just talking about, this is kind of funny. So I also do that. I've got a couple of really, really, really good books that I have also used, right? Okay, that I've also used for learning. So this is kind of funny, but not in the ha-ha sense of funny. This is going to be a wow factor here. Fruit of labor gone to seed, little grain. On blight-spoiled vine, said heads drop in vain. So suspense, apprehension, hope, setback, reversal, and loss. Worries about imminent outcome. Disquiet about the coming harvest, and concern about whether to wait or act and to be patient or bold. So understanding that you want the accreditation. When you spend that much time learning about something, it's really nice to be able to have a certification to say, hey, I'm actually qualified for this. Whereas just like learning it for ourselves and not having that certificate, people are like, where's your qualifications and stuff like that. Yeah, Prince of Swords here came up on the bottom of the deck. And so look at that prince flying through victoriously on that strong bird in the rays of the sun with the little, a new growth down there at the bottom. Let's just have a little look at this. I would keep studying and keep doing what you're doing. If you, nice. If you find yourself needing, how am I going to put this? Let's just look at the Prince of Swords here because my brain's going in two different things. Heir of Air, first son, flies creatively, unrestricted, intuitively towards the fulfillment of his thoughts. Okay? The Prince of Swords imparts gifts of movement and change. Like the eagle, the prince concentrates on his goal and flies toward it, straight as a shot arrow. Powers of scrutiny, judgment, focus are his, and the stamina to pounce forcefully on the target that the insight reveals. So I think just keep working for it, and then something is going to come up where you're going to have an opportunity to further studies that way, but it might not be in the way that you are expecting it to come out. So definitely keep learning, but at the same time, be aware of being too consumed in the learning and not doing application. Like what I mean by that is if you're watching all these videos or studying plants, take your notes. Because then when that course comes along where you can get that certificate, you have all that to fall back on. You don't have to rely solely on your head. So being that preparedness, something's going to happen for you. The Prince of Swords came up at the end, and it's just like, keep going, keep going, keep going. It will be victorious. Whew. So follow your heart. Do things that make you happy. Don't waste time doing something that isn't making you happy. So whether maybe there's like a partial course, a partial course for it, something in maybe agriculture that you can look at that gets you to like the science behind herbalism. So yeah, just keep it going, and don't give up. It'll happen. It will happen. You know, like we've got the fierceness coming in. So maybe you'll find a mentor or somebody to introduce you to a new perspective of looking at this. Okay. Thank you so much, Annie. I hope that helps. That's so awesome. And good luck in your pursuit of herbalism. There is not enough plant lovers in the world. And I'm not saying I'm vegan. I'm just saying we need to respect plants and need to learn more about them. So yeah, the best. I wish you the best of luck on that journey. That's awesome. You're more than welcome to come and let me know how it went, how it's going, how your perspective is going. Thank you so much, Annie, for coming today and letting me read your cards. That's absolutely awesome. Ooh, Sav, are you still here? Aw, thanks. It's your turn. If you've got a question. Aw, thanks, Annie. I vlog every day, so if you hit that notification button, it's not that I'm live all the time. I just vlog every day. Have a snoop through the channel, and hopefully you'll find other things of interest. And I do live Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually in the morning. It just depends. Ask about your studies, struggling to keep up and want to know if it's all worth it. That's a good question, Sav. Very good question. There we go. Get the cards working. Studies are hard. What are you taking? It's a big, big, big commitment. Hi, Anna. Law and political science and international relations. That is a heavy course load. Oh my goodness. Law and political science. Wow. Ooh. What do you want to do at the end of that? Like, what is these studies going to send you on? Like, what kind of journey? Yeah, Anna, you can be next. Or after Nomi. Okay. Struggling to keep up. Political science and international relations. Oh, I got goosebumps. I love your drive. Oh, you are on a platform that's so much larger than yourself. What a commitment to human. Oh, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. All right. Ha! Ha! Look at that. The Prince of Swords just came up in the cut. Right? Okay. So success. This is success. I just read this in the last reading. Let me pull you another card, love. Ooh. So that's just success. That's crazy. How much longer do you have in school? Three years. Hey, Floyd. So, Queen of Wands also came up for you, Sav. Second of 5 years. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, first things first. We've got the Prince of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay, so the Prince of Swords, we just talked about this one with our last person, which really blows me away because we're getting there. Success, right? Swords cut through things. Prince of Wands, Cups. Come on, Swords. There we go. So the Prince of Swords imparts gifts of movement and change, which is what you're doing. So this to me, like, success of your foundation. Like the eagle, the prince concentrates on his goal and flies towards it straight as a shot arrow. Powers of scrutiny, judgment, focus are his, as the stamina to pounce forcefully on the target as his insight reveals. So then we've got the Queen of Wands that came up here right beside. Just wait until you see what the bottom of the deck is, and I have a little bit of a suggestion for you. So let me get my queens here. Queen of Wands. Excuse me. Here we go. Okay. The embodiment of the element of fire, the Queen of Wands, nourishes all the characteristics of the fiery temperament: passion, inspiration, brilliance, vitality. She bestows courage and resolve. She promises success, even in the difficult situations. The card may signal the presence in the questioner's life of someone who resembles her, a woman, fiery character, marked by fervent feelings, vivid enthusiasm, and an ardor for life. Okay, so yeah, you're going to make it through. You've taken on a whole big thing. Like, this is so much bigger than yourself and such a help to humankind. Of course, you're going to feel drained. Of course, it's going to suck everything out of you. I think finding balance right now with you in your reality, in your life, taking time, scheduling time, not just like thinking about it, but actually writing it on a calendar, 2 to 3 days a week, to take time to go for a walk, to take time, go out for a lunch with a friend, to actually block out that time, because your mind's probably going learn, 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 study, 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 be on top of it, be on top of it. But you also need to have that balance, right? So we need to talk about balance. Oh, excuse me. So when you're so caught up in the schooling, and it's very, very important, it has to be your number one priority, right? But also yourself has to be your number one priority. So blocking out time and actually purposefully spending time for yourself, whether that be like, right. So even if you do like a morning meditation on YouTube, I find those help me when I need to stay focused and just get her done. I also find it helps me feel accomplished with what I have done, because for me, if I have a job to do, I'm not happy until the job's done, and I'll work, and forget to have those breaks where we actually need to have that downtime. Our brain needs to rest. Our body needs to laugh. You know, like that laughter card that came up with the unicorns earlier today. We have to have that downtime to strengthen our uptime. And the reason I giggled about your bottom card is because it's the Wheel of Fortune. This is one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck because it's so open to things that are going to happen, where nothing is set in stone, right? So another suggestion might be is if you're feeling a little overworked or overloaded, if you're feeling a little overworked or overloaded, is there any way that you can take one of your courses and put it on to the next year because you still have that time left? You're getting the Wheel of Fortune all the time because your outcome is so out there. You know, there is an outcome. It's just not derived where your expertise or your speciality or your niche is going to be at. So you've got the success coming, right? The Prince of Swords. You are going to find success, and the fortune is still out there to be had. And quite often with the with major arcana, it's about us spiritually, like, about like what we need to do. So it's a good thing. I love the Wheel of Fortune in the World are my favorite major arcana cards, and I just find getting this in a reading. And these cards are so intense. These cards are so intense. Like, you see this person, there's the head, there's the arms, and there's the feet of this being. And there's so much going on around. There's so many possibilities. And this person here is just, it's got this smile of contentment on their face, of success, of possibilities. Now with the wheel, it goes around. So there's good and there's bad. There's ups and there's downs. And I think that it came up because you need to find the balance for yourself. Good nutrition, okay? Don't eat crap food. If you're studying, your brain, if you're studying, your brain needs that nourishment, and you need to nourish your body. So going hard and giving her, don't do energy drinks because it hurts the brain. It's going to reduce the amount of knowledge that you retain. I promise that. I can guarantee that. It's scientifically proven. So here with the Wheel of Fortune announces the presence of success, luck, and good fortune, sometimes bad fortune, in our lives. We keep in mind her power to toss us high or cast us down. She admonishes us to take advantage of good fortune, to seize the day, to move resolutely and promptly. She advises us to remember she is still the center of her wheel, away from the dizzying fringe where the soul yearns to abide. We dance to the tune played by the fortune, but we can learn to take her vagaries with equimancy, whatever that means. Most of all, her appearance announces the presence of happy happenstance in our lives. So totally, you're on the right track. And doing things to serve the higher good, to serve mankind, to human nature is hard. It's hard on our body. It's hard on our heart. It's hard on our soul. It's hard on our mind. But you have chosen to stand up and do that. So you have to nourish the mind, nourish your heart, nourish your soul in order to be able to give that back. Okay? Oh, so Sav, I hope that helps. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Just find a little bit of balance and actually block out that time for you where you can refresh, recharge, and then go back at it with vigor. Okay? Thank you so much for coming and asking such a good question and listening to what the cards have to say to you today. Mwah. Best of luck in your studies. You'll have to come back and let me know how it goes for you, okay? But definitely, and it's hard to do when you know you have so much work to do. It is hard to block out that time for you, but I promise you it'll make your life better. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wish you a really good recharge and getting back on it and getting control of that so you're not feeling overwhelmed. All right. I hope your day is great. I have almost run out of time, you guys. Oh my gosh. I have about 20 minutes. I've got Nomi first. Is Nomi still here? Nomi? Yay! We'll find a better soon. I've got Noemi and then Anna. Okay, guys, and that's all I can guarantee for right now. But Aya, you would be next after that. Noemi, I'm here. I want to know if my son Sebastian, who's a Virgo, born August 23rd, will find a better soon. Better job. Okay. Thanks. I'm sure the cards would have told me a better what, but hey. Is he actively looking for a better job? So that's and thank you for sticking around, by the way. I really appreciate that. It's hard. Finding new work is hard. Because sometimes you just actually have to leave and then things happen. So that's very difficult. A very difficult choice to make. Let's cut the cards, though, and see what's in store for this young man. Yes, he's still young, eh? I guess. Oh. Justice. Justice is your card. Look at that awesome balance. Oh, the balance of the storks right there. Oh, that's fantastic. The yin and the yang. What did we say? Eights were movement? Yeah. Do you read also? Justice is awesome. Yeah, eights characterize freedom and restrictions plus decisions that need action. Oh, your bottom of the deck is Eight of Swords. So is he feeling trapped? Like, can't get out of this spot because of obligations? Oh, my nose. Sorry. So, yeah, justice is good. Balance. Something's going to happen. Okay. Justice bestows her even-handed boon of equilibrium, fairness, and balance. She fosters calm and stability in the troubled soul, permitting us to weigh and evaluate our internal consisting forces. In society, she rules law courts, dispensing justice to low and high. Human law is an aspiration towards divine justice, an attempt to protect the weak and constrain the powerful. Justice miscarried, though, wounds individuals and body politic. We must all strive to create justice in our lives and to support Lady Justice. So I can see something coming out in the long run. Ooh, the Eight of Swords also came up. Those are both eights. Something's got to give, hey? So is your son feeling just very, very trapped? Like can't move? So family he's supporting, like the bills need paid and everything else. Yeah, okay, so restraint, hindrance, and obstacles, captivity, bondage, and being obliged to turn inward to find new solutions or free oneself. Is schooling a possibility for him, maybe? Because something's got to give, but let's just get another card here. Why did the Eight of Cups come up again? Look at that. All right, so I just cut the deck, and this is what popped up for me. Another 8. Dudes, that's another 8. Definitely. Okay, so wanderlust, restlessness, journeying, whether literal or philosophical, towards an uncertain goal with undetermined resources. This card may represent a turning away from one's present circumstances, a kind of flight. At best, though, the scene suggests a trek towards the spiritual heights. The trail may be lonely and steep, but the summit promises fulfillment and true farsightedness and understanding. To me, this is saying that he's got to leave that job and in order for something else to come up. Because you've got 3 8 sitting here, and that's all movement, or lack of movement. Okay, so to find balance, get out of the lack of movement, you got to move. So he's got to leave that job for something else to happen. This is totally what it's saying here. Look at the story that's coming up. And I know it's scary as heck. But for that to happen and get out of that position and get to there, crazy. Yeah, I highly suggest getting out of that situation. Maybe looking at a little bit of upgrading education. If he's not in a field that he wants to be in, maybe. Oh yeah, Princess of Wands. Look at that. Let's hear what the book has to say. Yeah, movement is definitely required. Okay, so the Princess of Wands exudes conviction and self-reliance. She draws her powers from the same source as the beautiful great cat. Like the tiger, she is sleek, graceful, strong, and when necessary, fierce. So your son's got to pull out his fierceness, get out of that position that he's in to have something else come up. Oh, it's so clear, the story. It's fantastic. Wow. I do love these cards. All of them. Okay. So does that make sense for you? Going on in your son's life, does that make sense? Oh, well, I hope that helped. I guess. Yeah, if he's not happy at the job he's got to leave it. and then something will come up. I wish your son the best of luck on his job journey. Anna. Oh, bless you too. And I hope it works out for him. It's a scary thing when you're trying to like find out new work and whatnot. So I wish him the best of luck in his endeavors. I've got Anna and then Aya. Anna, are you still here? All right, good night, Sav. Hello, everybody. Oh, my goodness. I've got like 15 minutes left before I have to get ready for work. Anna, you're not here. Aya, are you here? Aya wants advice for this week. Aya, what's your question? FYI Angel 03. Hello, FYI Angel. Did you already? Oh, advice for this week. Okay, here we go. Let me cut the cards for you. All right, Anna, get your question ready. Okay, I was going to do Aya first. Advice for this week. Okay, literally, I've been here shuffling. I didn't even look down. The cards are face down. And the Princess of Wands has come out for you today. So, Aya, that's for you. Just some advice for the week. Just kind of feels like I'm pulling these cards out over and over and over again. What's on the bottom of your deck? Oh, look at that. The Four of Cups. Lovely crab there with 4 full cups. Oh, that's lovely, lovely. Let's see what the book has to say for your week. So, Aya, this is for you. Yeah. Princess of Wands. It's kind of funny how they keep coming out. Oh, it's raining. All right. So for you, the Princess of Wands exudes conviction and self-reliance. She draws her powers from the same source as a beautiful great cat. And like the tiger, she is sleek, graceful, strong, and when necessary, fierce. Rawr! Go fiercely into your week. We got the 4 of Cups here. Let's have a look. Oh, beautiful card. I love these cards. Luxury, plenitude, overflowing, the overwhelming fertility of watery forces, lunar influences. We're on a new moon right now, so the little dark spot in the middle there. The dangers of overindulgence, lassitude, and drowning in abundance, embarrassment of riches. So this the cups are overflowing. So it's like you're getting an abundant week, but don't get too caught up in the luxuriousness of the good moments. Okay? So there is your week in a nutshell. Go fiercely into the week, but and enjoy your luxuries, but don't overindulge, and everything will work out fine. Okay. Anna would like to know love life in the next 3 months. All right. Let's have a look and see what the cards are saying. Where am I at? My pleasure. Thank you. I hope your week is awesome. Like, have a grand, amazing, awesome week. FYI, Angel, I will read you next. Anna. Ooh, 3 months, hey? All right, so the thing about finding love is the face of the universe, like playing their part on the other person's part of the love. You know what I mean? So let's see what the cards have to say. I highly recommend people go out and try something new if they want to meet new people. Doing something that you wouldn't normally do. Go out for lunch by yourself. Have a coffee date by yourself. Go to the library. So let's see what the cards have to say about your love life in the next 3 months. Oh, so the Hermit card came up. Generally, when the Major Arcana comes up, it talks about stuff that we need to do spiritually with ourselves. So I don't know if you're going out to meet people, but it might not happen in the next 3 months. It's a quiet time right now. So maybe doing things that you like to do and exploring your world a little bit more and expanding your comfort zone might be what is needed to attract that sort of potential mate there. Excuse me. So the Hermit came up. The Hermit card's awesome. It's not a bad thing. It just means some alone time. Some alone time to get comfortable with yourself. So Anna, this is for you. The Hermit gathers to himself many influences for intellectual and spiritual reflection. He searches for the truth and seeks the right road forward. He guides us on our journey towards the spiritual summit, towards happiness and fulfillment. So definitely a little bit of time for you on your own. Oh, sometimes our philosophical and metaphysical searchings come to nothing. They become entangled in a brambly dead end, but return to the bright light of the Hermit, and he will see us back on our road again. So the reason I smiled was the bottom of your deck of the card was the Wheel of Fortune. So to me, that says after a little bit of self-reflection, there are so many possibilities out there. The Wheel of Fortune is about good things happening in the end. Well, it could be good and bad things, but to me, it's a lot of good things. When you're working towards it, it'll happen. It'll come. So just, I think right now is not the imminent time for you to be looking for a relationship with anybody other than yourself. And I know it sucks because you probably wanted to hear you're going to have a handsome prince walk into your life in the next 2 weeks. However, a little bit more work on yourself. Have some fun with yourself. Go and try something new. And the Wheel of Fortune will be there to greet you. Does that make any sense? Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got FYI Angel next. Thank you, Anna. The best of luck. I wish you the best of luck with that. Just have some good times to yourself. And you know what? When you have a good time by yourself and people see you having a good time by yourself, they want in on that. So you may need to take that time in order to open up the possibility of more people coming into your life that way. Okay, FYI Angel, will your financial situation improve? Hi, stars. If I can after this, I will. I have to go and get ready for work soon. I would just stay here all day if I could. Aside from the fact that my boss picks me up, I can't exactly call in. So yeah, let me put you on the list here. Perfect. If you stick around, I can probably do you. And yeah, I do live on Thursday too. So hello, Gulana. Okay, FYI, Angel, this is for you. Let's cut this deck. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Woo! We have the Emperor. Okay? Look at how happy he is. The Emperor, surrounded by riches. Then on the bottom side of that, we've got 3 of Pentacles. So Pentacles is money. Pentacles is money. Earth, 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 money. The Emperor. I have cheat books here too, so that I can just like, whoo. Get on it. So are you in between jobs right now? Or are you looking into doing something new? So here we are. The Emperor promotes all aspects of the active male principle. He builds, rules, leads, decides, judges, administers, organizes. He begets sons and daughters, marshals, lieutenants, and followers. He protects neighbors and citizens. He is culture itself, especially as the construct of markets and courts, libraries and forts. Tyranny, too, is his unhappy effect as well as war. All the excess of masculine ambition and competition must be laid at his feet. But when disciplined and wise, he embodies the highest human aspirations, to rule ourselves with prudence, vigor, and kindness, to foster splendors of human thought and handiwork in society, in a word, to create civilization. Ooh, you're looking into modeling. So on the bottom of this, the 3 of Pentacles came up. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so the little prose at the beginning of this is the well-tuned body, equipped with the proper tools, works smoothly, building towards gain and wealth. Labor, art, craft, the satisfactions of striving to master a skill or profession, the pride in doing a good job and making progress in a project, seeing a beautiful result take shape in one's hands. Hello, everybody new. So your financial situation will improve. Are you looking, hi guys, I'm just discussing with FYI Angel right now. Are you looking into a job doing modeling? Are we talking like Instagram modeling? Are we talking through an agency? Because that does have good potential when you put the work into it. Like everything else, you just have to be very patient there. So is that making any sense to you at all? Sometimes it's clear as mud for me. Hello, everybody. If you are not on the list right now through an agency, perfect. Guys, if you're not on the list right now, I'm sorry, I cannot do a reading for you. We're running right out of time. However, Thursday morning, I will be doing this again, and I would love to get you there. So yeah, it looks like it will pay off. You may have to, that's right, be very careful. I'd look onto like Facebook groups or Instagram groups and see, or type in like the modeling agency and see if you can contact any of the models for them. Like, I wouldn't go like the top model to talk to, but somebody within your realm, like on your level, and just ask them what the agency is like. You may have to find an agent maybe look up some things on YouTube to find steps, like all the steps when you're pursuing this. Go through these steps so that you don't miss any, so that the opportunities may be happening for you that way. Yeah, that's a tough one because trust is a really big thing in the modeling industry, and be very careful. Okay, so it will, money is coming, hard work is paying off. Okay. I did that. It was the best, but I'm planning to move hopefully soon to Texas. Oh my goodness. That is a big step. Temperance down here just popped up in the deck for you. So again, major arcana, we got to look at balance. Okay. And there's another 4, 14. Wrong end of the spectrum. Okay, so temperance grants blessings to humanity and to all life, even the lowly frog hidden in the rushes. Oh, there's a frog in there. Temperance fosters a beautiful balance of forces in the heart and soul, drive and restraint, masculine and feminine. As the temple inscription read, nothing in excess. The temperate middle path is no mild or boring or watered down compromise. It is a vital mixture of dynamic forces, a water and wine mixture that is more delicious and true than either one alone. So yeah, this just says keep working towards it. It'll happen. Don't be discouraged. So just keep it up, and I wish you the best of luck. Yeah. Yeah. See, your reading is not that clear to me as to what's supposed to be going on here. But it will happen, if that makes any sense. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for your reading, or for letting me read for you. Haha. Hello, everybody. Okay, I've got Saris next, and then unfortunately I do have to go to work. But I will be here Thursday morning again for more readings. Okay. Oh, what are Pisces feelings and actions towards you? The thing with reading about other people is, in the universe, the fates of love, they have their own influences there. So generally the cards will just speak about you. And it's my pleasure for doing this. Thank you all for being here. Oh my goodness. Yes. Tuesday and Thursday I do lives. I love having everybody here, and we do this just on the first come first serve basis as I can. All right, Saris. Ooh. Pisces feelings and actions towards you. 7 of Swords came out. So it's like somebody's trying to take something from you or sneak away with something. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Again, the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so as far as Malapal, hopefully I can see you Thursday as well. Where are we here? Yeah, so as far as how they're feeling or actions towards you, I would be hesitant in the trust factor of things, just because fruitlessness, a misguided enterprise. guys. A childish prank, a rash endeavor, a provocative act, a daring gesture, a risky venture, but not a fatal one. So yeah, this card kind of looks like either somebody's taking something from you or you're sneaking off with something. You're being hesitant. So your guards are up and you're kind of keeping everything all in there. And then on the bottom of the deck, I don't know why I'm obsessing with deck bottoms today, but that's just the way it's rolling. The Three of Pentacles, labor, art, craft, the satisfaction of striving to master a skill or profession, the pride in doing a good job and making progress in a project, seeing a beautiful result take shape in one's hands. So, like I said, it's hard in tarot to be able to definitively give an interpretation of somebody, for me, giving an interpretation of somebody's feelings that way. But the cards are clearly stating that you're being hesitant, but there will be payoff at the end. So either it's you being aware and keeping your guard up and keeping it close to you, and their intentions may not be true, so you reap the rewards of the Pentacles, or you let your guards down and it could come true too. But yeah, the seven of swords here kind of tells me that somebody's trying to be sneaky or sneak away with something that's yours, and by realizing that, you're going to come out prosperous in the end. Okay. Oh, thank you all so much for joining me here today. I absolutely love you guys. I love reading for you. And I thank you for the trust. Oh, thanks. Anybody that's got to work today, I hope your day is great. And anybody that I've missed, I am so sorry. I will try to do my best to get you in on Thursday morning. I do believe I work Thursday morning too, so it's going to be a very specific time that I do this. All right, you guys, today's readings, we're done with the Light and Shadow Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me live stream here. And I think I've done a little bit of a review on this deck in its playlist if you want to have a snoop through my channel. And as always, hit the bell and the notification button. And I do this Tuesday and Thursdays. Thank you all so much for joining me here. I hope your day is great. And I hope your reading helped. I'll see you again on Thursday. Bright blessings. Bye. There we go. See you.